Hey, it's your boy the Crypto Goon, and shout out to all my crypto goons for pulling up once again. Andrew Tate said all Bitcoin holders are going to jail. Let's check it out, see what he got to say.
If you are involved in crypto, you are going to jail. Artificial intelligence is scanning the blockchain and providing fully completed indictments to the IRS. You're all catching tax avoidance charges and you're all catching money laundering charges. Every single one of you. It's not going to be a matter of them finding the person and then investigating where his money has went. Instead, they're going to investigate the entire blockchain, find all the money, all the places it's ever gone. AI is going to put it all together. And if they can link any of it to any individual, they're going to ask the respective country, has he paid enough tax? And when the answer is no, you're going to end up in front of a judge. And the judge ain't going to have a clue about blockchain. He ain't going to have a clue about crypto. He's not even going to understand it. He's going to sit there and go, I don't understand any of this. I don't want to look stupid. Let me just put him in jail. That's what's going to happen. If you're involved in crypto, artificial intelligence across the next 3 years is going to be literally handing sealed indictments to law enforcement. How does Andrew Tate know this? What if I were to say it's already happening? What if I were to say it's just begun and in 3 years it's going to get a whole bunch worse? Zero knowledge proof privacy solutions. You need them now. You need to start implementing them now. I know they're a pain in the ass, but zero knowledge proof is something you must do now. Because if you think, it's okay, I'm just moving a little bit of money, it doesn't matter. In 8 or 9 years, when the AI has literally scanned every single part of every single blockchain, that's when you'll catch your case for what you're doing today. Retrospectively, 9 years later, your actions you're taking today, you're going to regret in a decade when you stand in front of a judge. Unless you begin to take your privacy seriously. Crypto is the future, absolutely. Artificial intelligence is the future, absolutely. And making sure that you take privacy seriously so that AI cannot be used to wreck you for using crypto is also the future. Anybody who is not taking zero knowledge proof privacy solutions seriously is going to heavily regret it in the coming years, because AI is being specifically trained with one purpose: get your money. Guys, Europe is broke. America's on the edge. They have no money. They want your money. They want it. Anyone with any kind of money is using crypto. They are after what you've got. They want your stuff. They're going to use the machines to find it. They're going to link it all. They're going to find where it went. They're going to put it together in a nice, long, juicy indictment. You're going to be looking at 23 years for money laundering and tax evasion because your lazy ass didn't take privacy seriously now. And the only reason I'm making this video is because my brand is based on flawless prediction of the future. When this begins to the public, because at my echelon, at the highest possible echelon of society, in my circles, it's already happening. When it becomes public knowledge for you nobodies, for you peasants, you're going to sit and go, wow, Tate was right. I should have listened to him. Zero knowledge proof. Take privacy seriously, because I promise you, it's no longer about an investigator investigating you and finding your money. It's about AI finding all the money and then deciding who they need to take to court and put in jail so they can steal it.
Shout out to Andrew Tate. He actually definitely has a point. Now, I don't know about the privacy thing that he's mentioning. I will actually have to do more information on that. But he has a point. I see a lot of people think holding Bitcoin, holding their money in crypto, these off-chain wallets and things like that. And people really have this assumption, which I've said plenty of times, that crypto is not decentralized. It has been officially infiltrated, which is one of the reasons why crypto is operating the way it is right now. Everybody's expecting a bull run. It hasn't happened. It's being manipulated and it is controlled. Okay. This is one thing that I do. I'm not trying to hide it. I send my money to and from like Coinbase, these public exchanges, that those exchanges ask you for your tax information and they issue tax documents. Okay. I'm not trying to hide it. I'm paying taxes on the money that I'm making for this reason, right? People really think that you can really hide money in crypto. You can't. Now, the protocol that he's mentioning, I'm not really sure. I personally wouldn't even do that, because that, at some point they'll be able to crack that, and then, they can really hit you with tax evasion because they can say that you took steps to hide the money, right? So when it comes to cryptocurrency, like, don't even play around with these folks. And just like he said, right, because my brother was indicted, okay? they're going to let you do what you do. And my brother wasn't indicted, and it wasn't anything in reference to cryptocurrency, but he did catch a Fed case. Okay, it had it. They're not going to see you do something illegal one time and then come and get you. Nah, they're going to let you think that it's sweet. They're going to sit back and they're going to build. And the way the feds work in the United States, I can't say in these other countries, they're going to build enough to put you away. Well, essentially enough to get you to take a plea deal that didn't put you away and takes your money. So, when it comes to crypto, don't even play with these people, right? Because they're letting people run amok right now. And, like you said, 9-10 years from now, that's when it's going to get cleaned up. You're going to see a bunch of indictments coming down, a bunch of people going to jail. And again, with this administration, they don't care. Like this administration isn't going to prosecute. What they're going to do, what's going to happen is they're going to let you do what you do. Another administration is going to come in, and then they are going to start prosecuting people. And it is all about the money, right? Because if you're not paying taxes, they like, hold on, you like, where's our piece of this? Our 45%, right? So that's one of the reasons why I don't play around. I don't play around with those folks. I've already seen what the feds could do. Like I said, my brother got indicted on federal charges. I've seen what the feds do, so I don't play with them like that at all. Like I'm not even I'm not doing it. And this isn't financial advice, but you shouldn't either. You can really fuck around and find out with them. Like they will come kick your door in and take everything. Okay, lock you up, take everything. You think that you can hide money in these different? They can get access to all of that shit. And actually, there was a story that was released. I'll do a separate video on it. But there was a story released about XDC and some other cryptocurrencies where they can actually freeze your money. They have codes written in the blockchain where these specific cryptos can freeze your money. I know for sure it was XDC, but it was a few others. Okay. In my opinion, all of them can. Even with Bitcoin, like we saw the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing come out with the papers when they were saying that he was a part of or he funded the group that actually put Bitcoin together. And now we don't know if that's true or not. However, the federal government does have a hand in owning or the creation of Bitcoin. It's not some fairy tale, some guy that created it and then disappeared into a cave. It's none of that shit. Okay, this shit was created by them. It's an easier way for them to track you. Okay, here's the thing. When you operate in cash, I mean physical dollar bills, $100 bills, that is truly untraceable. If you had $1 million in cash and you had it stashed somewhere, nobody on this planet would be able to find it except for you. The reason for the push into crypto is because it's easier to track everything that you do. Whether you're selling drugs, doing human trafficking, funding arms, in other countries, whatever it is. It's 10 times easier for them to track you, right? Because we know nobody's going to buy a brick of cocaine from, the Mexican cartel through a fucking wire transfer, right? Why would you do that, right? Because they can see that you're sending money, who you're sending money to, right? Cryptocurrency is the same thing. That's how when Bitcoin first started to get popular, you saw a slew of people going to jail for money laundering and for drug trafficking because they were sending money, buying drugs with Bitcoin. Okay, this was like, I don't know, like 8 years ago. But now, people are doing things. They're making a lot of money through the meme coins and through crypto futures, and they're trying to send money and put it on these cold storage wallets and, all these different things. And people really think that they are not able to be traced. I saw one of the homies, he ran up like $100 million from, buying different coins, putting thousands of dollars in coins. And he thinks that putting it in some sort of trust like that the feds won't be able to get access to it. All they got to do is just figure out a way to say, all right, you are either money laundering or you are avoiding taxes, and then they're going to get a court order to be able to get that money, whether it's in a trust or not. So it just makes it easier. They can do less work. They used to have to think, oh, maybe he got cash in here, and go to a judge. Hey, we think he hiding $1 million cash in there. Where's your proof? I can't give you the warrant to go search the house. Now, here you go. This is his wallet right here. He got $1 million. Can we seize it? He ain't paid no taxes. Here's the warrant. And they got you. You wake up one day, that wallet is frozen, and the money's gone. So this is just something for people to think about. He's actually right. He's 100% right. And, people going to run it up now, have that fun. We even saw the same thing during the pandemic where everybody that was scamming the PPP loans and all that, they let y'all do it. They was like, Go ahead and have your fun. Once it was over, oh, hey, remember that $1 million that you took in the PPP using somebody else's social security number? Oh, well, we need that back. And at the same time, you bring your ass here too. So it's all a learning experience. But let me know what you all think down in the comments, man. Are you playing by the rules, or are you like, fuck it? Let me know. So before we get to the rest of the video, I'm here to talk about Grapecoin, also known as GRP. There are 5 reasons why I believe Grape could be a top 20 coin within the next year. Number 1, Grape is the most powerful chain ever created. That's right. I said ever created, because every single user node adds 1,000 transactions per second. So it's infinitely sustainable with 100 million, 200 million, even a 500 million TPS within possibility. Why is that a big deal? It's a big deal because even in Q4 of this year, Grape could set itself apart by being the most advanced AI chain on the market, with the ability to create near instant apps, simple games, and smart contracts on chain with a few sentences using natural language prompts. By combining one of the most powerful chains ever built with the best AI features of any min yet, the result is the future ability to host the most complex games on Web3. There are big announcements and releases planned. One of them is the ability to use the AI features I mentioned above before listing. This release will allow apps to be created in seconds on Grape chain with only a few prompts. That's big because, as far as we have seen, no chain has launched features to this extent, so it could lead to thousands of apps being created on Grape chain in a very short period of time. The biggest reason to buy now is that they have a partnership announcement with an AI company and even a partnership with a country coming. In my opinion, it is unprecedented. Fourth, Grape has half the circulating supply of Bitcoin, so its supply is tiny. That's why it's traded at almost $1,000 a coin already. And 5, it's about to be relaunched. Why is a relaunch massive? Well, if you've seen any coin relaunch like Matic to Polygon, it surged 7,000%. This is because it's taking something proven, fixing the issues, and relaunching into something better. Like I said, GRP was trading at almost $1,000 a coin without any functionality and without any of the announcements. Right now, you only have a very short window to get GRP before the launch. It's currently only $1 per coin after bonuses, or essentially $3 with a 66% bonus, making it on average $1 per coin. This is currently still the lowest price you can get, and it's about to go up to $15 per coin for the next and last increase right before launch. So if you get it today, you can get 15x more. So just to recap, one of the most powerful chains ever invented, big releases and announcements imminent, half the circulating supply of Bitcoin, big relaunch about to happen with huge upside potential. You can get it for $1 for the next few days before the price increases to $15. It's got the highest positivity score of any coin I've seen on CoinMarketCap. It's currently at 96% positive, and this is why I believe GRP will be a market leader next year. Now back to the video.